So I think this just leads it. I think you alluded to books a little bit. You know, you actually have an ebook, and I think one of your podcast episodes you were talking about books of recommendation. So this first question out of these books, it's like, what book did you read, like coming from being an engineer, becoming an entrepreneur, that kind of helped you transition between those two?
Well, I didn't really read any books, right? Like I kind of fell into this accidentally, right? I bought that first rental and then I just started renting it out with a property manager, kind of just trusted them, right? And it worked. And real estate investing can be pretty passive and you can get going with that and then learn along the way. Um, yeah, I follow like the 70-20-10 rule, and I got this when I was working in corporate America, where 10% is academic stuff that you're learning. So that's podcasts, books. It's a very small minority of the whole. 20% is getting people around you, right? Mentors, peers, going back and forth. But 70% of this is doing it, getting out there and doing it. And I think most people they don't realize it. That's how I got started by doing it, just doing it, buying around a property, putting somebody in there, and just working the problems as they come up. Um, but you're gonna if you're gonna twist my arm, at that once I owned the rental property, then I read, you know, Millionaire Real Estate Investor by Gary Keller. I always recommend that one. That was a nice, good read. But I would say, get your head out of the podcast, the book scene after a while, and just kind of do it, guys. I mean, you're just kind of wasting time. I think a lot of people they want to take action, but they're more times going after the warm and fuzzy feeling,
Hmm.
which we call shelf help, and they just want to make themselves feel like they're making process, but they're really not doing any. They're not moving the football down the football field at all.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely hear you. I mean, I could definitely see how some people they could take that content, but they take no action, and that's the usual problem, right? They're hearing all this information, but they're not taking action on the information that they're receiving.